Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
On the double. Blaster, 6, red, cycle. Ready.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Steel, black. Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The Panthers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Young working out of the gun.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He was looking for Rashad Bateman there,
but it'll be second down.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. They'd easily move into the top 5.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Steal, check, steal. 6, mega. Ready?
Young on 3rd down.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away.
Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
Taken in at the 11. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Green Jack. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Well, he was
hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Gallup goes in motion. Lance again here on 2nd and 10. To the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Lance. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. They'll run left with Pollard. Shifts by him. Takes it to about the 37. You look at this Carolina defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw there caught by Gallup. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Smash, red. Ultra. Go ultra. Punt, punt.
Now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Fielded just inside the 20. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Lance to throw it. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Ready?
Here's a quick throw right side. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Panthers 1-yard line.
Pollard diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Hey, check mega. Hey.
On 2nd down, Young again. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Lance. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Pollard gets it off the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 21-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's when...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Cowboys 28, Panthers 0.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
And now off to the races down the right side.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Ready.
3rd down and 1.
Ready.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st down, Cowboys.
Slide blue. 6. Mega. Ready.
On 1st down, Lance. He finds his man, Pollard.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Let's go. Red, yellow.
Cowboy 1st down.
Black swap. Hut.
Shotgun now for Lance. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Dallas.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Lance now on first down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Right.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Green jack.
Throwing now is Lance.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Right.
They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor. They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Set.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Smash. Red. Black shot. Set. Go.
Looking to throw. Young. Eluding the pressure right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Set. Hut.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Black ultra. Ready. Ready.
To throw, Young.
He'll find Bateman once more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Hut. Hut.
It's Young on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Set.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Ready. Break.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Set. Hut.
On play action, Young. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He is putting on a show in this 2nd quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a magical 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Hey, cross deal. Ready.
1st down, Young.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Down.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Ready.
Gibson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Ready.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for them to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They go play action. Young. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A big play there just before halftime. 84 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Lance looking to throw it. Drops this underneath for Pollard.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Ready.
Following the interception, Young out to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Bryce Young.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here we go. Set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the 1st half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Meanwhile, Young's throw complete there to Bateman.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The kick by Pinion is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first.
He's got it in, complete. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Lance going to throw.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Set, ready. 52 blaster. Ready.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
Strike. Check strike. Called red. Hut.
Young now after the fumble recovery.
He gets it to Addison. He's got space past the 25.
And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10.
That's out quickly to Bateman.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Slide two.
Now a first down throw for Young.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Set. 6. 7. Set.
The play fake. Now Young.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Ready, set.
Now here's Young. Flushed out right. That one caught by Gibson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Hurry.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
97.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
91 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Option play. Here's Pollard.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
At the 47-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Watch out now. 50, ready.
And Lance now to throw. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here we go. Striker. 3. Shot. 17.
First down, Cowboys.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
22 meters. Hut.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
This a 2nd and 8.
Fight 60.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throwing his lance on 3rd down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick.
And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Luke Schoonmaker.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Aubrey Good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
That throw by Young incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Hey, go Fury. Hut, hut.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Smash, smash. Ready?
3rd and short yardage, Young.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Red, cycle. Ready.
1st and 10, Young. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On the ready.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Needle blue. Field black. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Pollard again.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ball. On the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like...
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Go set.
Here's Lance to throw it. Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Ready. Set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
43 rail. Set. Cut.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Come on, 38. Black shot. Black ultra.
Third down.
Ready?
Now Lance. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game.
And, my goodness, another interception.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
30 yards.
And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
On the ball.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Young.
30-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Young will set to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Ultra. Go ultra.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done as you noted, and they did.
On 1st and 10, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Ready.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Slide through. Hunt.
They'll look to throw again. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw